Hey everyone. Hey Cynthia, my beautiful tonks. How's it going, you guys? How's it going? I'm having a cig just while I get ready for this. I'm just getting settled in and preparing myself. Thanks, tonks. Yeah, just going to wait for some people to join. I'm just getting settled in and then we'll do this. I've been saying for a couple of weeks now that I was going to give this a go. Hey, Sandra. So, yeah, I thought let's try it and see how it goes. You know, if it sort of doesn't pan out, it's no biggie because we still have the Monday fun day. Thank you, Sandra. I actually just had it done earlier on today because I haven't had time, have I, to even sort of do anything with myself. And I was starting to look like fucking Raggedy Ann. And my lovely cousin came up from Leighton Buzzard from down south, and she gave it a good trim for me. She's a hairdresser, and I really like it actually. So yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, you guys, I've been saying I was going to do these super chat sessions for a couple of weeks now. So like I say, we'll see how it goes today. It's just trialing it today. If it doesn't pan out, we've still got Monday fun day, so it's no biggie. It's just a few people asked me if I wouldn't mind doing it. And like I say, if it's worth it, I'll continue. And I thought, what better day to do it than a Sunday? Sunday super chat sesh. Let's do that. Anyway, who's in the room? Pop up, you guys. Say hello. Hey, Michelle. And before I start, I have some good news. I have some good news, actually. I'll go into it in a moment. Hello, Samantha. I'm good, thank you, darling. Are you? Yeah, I have got some good news for peeps anyway, because obviously I've had a lot of people messaging me to ask about my granddad, because most of you know we've had a bit of a rough ride this last month, and I finally got some good news, so I'll fill you guys in a moment. I've sort of been meaning to do this for the last 2 days, and then obviously, like I say, family came up from down south, so it was a case of next time I go live, when I get a minute, we'll do this. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Samantha. So yeah, like I say, I'm just getting settled in. Got my drink, got my cig. Just wait for a few peeps to join. Because I'm about 20 minutes early, so I'll fill you some of you guys in for now though, on what the good news is. We've not managed to get him into a proper hospice, but they have agreed to do the palliative care in a nursing home. So it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Hey, oh, my dear Bob. Hello, Bob. So yeah, like I said, you guys, it's not what we were expecting, but it's still good nonetheless. So, and we should get the phone call tomorrow letting us know when we can move him. So yes, you guys, things are actually looking up at the moment. Hey, Krish. Trying harder. Yes, my sweetheart. If you can just hang on for a second, you guys, with the super chats, because like I say, I'm just having a cig and I'm just getting settled in, waiting for people to join. I will start with you trying harder, definitely. Yeah, I feel calmer, Bob. I do. I feel a lot calmer. Hey, underneath the stars. Oh my God, Marcus is in the room, you guys. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Marcus. I'm just going to finish my cig, have a little bit to drink, and then we're going to get stuck into this. Yeah, I'll start with you trying harder, but yeah, I'll let you guys know when you can pop up your super chats and I'll do your readings individually. I'm kind of hoping that I don't get like completely swamped, because I don't want to be sat here all night. Yeah, it's going to be live though underneath the stars. It's literally a super chat. So you, like Trying Hard is just done. You send a super chat. I'm gonna do you a quick reading. You ask a question, I'll answer it. Okay. It's $5, Marcus. I'm doing it in dollars today for you guys because I know that super chats are actually set $2, aren't they? So as soon as I'm ready, you guys, I'll let my wonderful chat mod Tonks start telling you when to pull up your super chats. In a moment underneath the stars, just give me a minute to finish my cig and then we'll do this, okay? We'll do this. Just let me finish my cigarette because I've literally just sort of settled the kids in bed and I've come down and I've obviously wanted to go live to tell you guys about my granddad. It's like, let me have a cig and then I'm ready. I'm with you. But yeah, so I'm feeling like really, really good. Underneath, I'll join you, Sig Break. Come join me. Come join me. Seriously, my friend. Chris Keisha, how do we use Super Chat? Where do we go to set it up? Can anyone post instructions? If anybody who's already got Super Chat set up, if you wouldn't mind just popping up, I think you just click the little $ next to the emoji in the chat. There's a little $, which is the Super Chat. And I think you just click it and you should be able to do your pop your settings in from there because I'm not sure if it works through PayPal or your bank account. I suppose the only way to try is just click the button and just see what happens. Obviously, some people have already got theirs set up and linked, I think. So I'm on my laptop, so it may look a bit different on the phone. Is that it, Trying Harder? Have I explained it well then? Yeah, this is the first, you guys. This is the first because obviously I never want to take the Monday Fundy away. That will always be free at the point of service. But a lot of people have been emailing me and commenting about Super Chat readings, and it's something that I never tried before. So this is trial and error. We're going to try it today, see how it goes. If it's successful, we'll keep doing this every Sunday. It'll be Super Chat Sunday sesh, and then we do a Monday Fun Day sesh. So there's a bit going on for you guys every week. Hey, Conversa. It has been a while, babe. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My lovely hairdresser cousin visited and did me a favour this weekend. So, yeah, we spoke about it before, didn't we, Marcus? Yeah. And people were saying it'd be a good idea. Trying Harder card. Yeah, so you link it to your card. Thank you, Kim. I'm feeling good, I must admit, because obviously I've been here, there, and everywhere these last 2 weeks. I've had no time to sort myself out. You know what I mean? I haven't even had time to go to the salon to get my nails done. I've been having to use these stick-on things, which I haven't had to do since I was 15. And it's sort of, but I like them. They're okay, I suppose. They'll do, won't they? For now. Like I say, if my granddad we get the call from my granddad to go into this nursing home this week, it'll free up so much time for me. I'll be able to go and visit him for a few hours, and then that's it. You know what I mean? I know that his care is in the hands of the professionals. Then, do you know what I mean? So it'll sort of free it up a little bit. Right, and you guys, I think I'm ready. So you are free to pop your super chats in now. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to start with Trying Harder because she did send one earlier. So let's start with that. Trying Harder wrote, "Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous." Oh, wolf whistles on top. Bloody hell. Thank you. Anything for me, please. Glad you have good news. Brilliant. Thank you, Trying Harder. Let's do it. So messages Trying Harder. Don't forget to add your sun sign in it as well. Trying Harder, can you just remind me of what your sun sign is? If you don't mind, my sweetheart. Aries, that's it. I always forget whether you're Gemini or Aries. It's always worth asking, isn't it? Okay, my wonderful friend Trying Harder. Oh, see you later, Bob. Thanks for dropping in. Trying Harder. Messages Trying Harder. Let me see. Messages Trying Harder, Aries. Okay, 3 have dropped out, or 4 have dropped out. I've got the 7 of Wands reversed with the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed. Because we've got a couple of cups here, I'm going to throw you a romancing. Oh, 2. Okay, so we've got separation and trust. I'm more inclined, trying harder to say the message that this is for you is more about emotional detachment holding you back. That's how this looks, trying harder. So I definitely say this is more about, look, the Queen of Cups reversed and 6 Pentacles reversed. This really literally is a lack of, it's not so much emotional healing. It's more like, if you actually gave up, I want to say it's more about expectation. If you gave up the expectation of where your emotional and love life is headed, because I feel like that's what the separation card is. It's like we're separated from reality as far as expectations go, if that makes sense. And I've got the trust card, and it's telling you to have faith. It's telling you, I feel like it's telling you to just be more positive and put yourself out there a bit more. And then the 9 of Cups, this is sort of like, hey, look at me, look at what I can do. Look at how much of a better place I'm in now. This is where you're headed. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Emotional contentment. Just want to say this sort of emotional separation. Being emotionally drained, if you like. I'm wondering if you just got into the point where it's sort of like if someone walks into my life, then great. It's like you're realising you're not getting what you deserve by being stubborn. I want to say it's a stubbornness more than anything, trying harder. So I think it's saying you need to sort of trust in the process and not be so sceptical about what's coming in. There's no need to sort of, yeah, focus on business, feel confident in myself, love life, fair enough if it happens. I kind of want you just to be a bit more positive about your love life and put yourself out there a little bit more if you can. I get it. You've separated yourself from it, and it's like, we're not bothered, you know what I mean? But you're not getting what you deserve, and you're at a point now where you are literally coming into that phase of love coming in, and you could so totally miss it by that not being bothered attitude. Try not to get into the frame of mind where if it falls into your lap, love isn't like that. It takes 2 to tango. Someone smiles at you, if someone asks you, to go for a drink and stuff like that, just allow it to happen, and try not to put any blockages in place. Okay, separating yourself emotionally from prospects is definitely not what's going to get you what you deserve. So just bear that one in mind, trying hard moving forward. Right, let's move on to the next one. I do believe it was Underneath the Stars, sent $5. Underneath the Stars, did you let me, I'm assuming I get a love question. Yeah, you can ask me any question you want, Underneath the Stars. Yeah, I'm Cancer Sun, Sag Moon, and he's Cancer Leo cusp. So you both Cancer then. We never officially dated. I just want to know what his current feelings and intentions towards me. Okay, right. Let's find out. So, Underneath the Stars, Cancer female with a Cancer male. Double Leo in the chart. Never officially dated. Just want to know what his feelings and intentions are. What are his feelings and intentions towards female Cancer Underneath the Stars? What's this other Cancers? No problem trying harder. Good luck. Right, what we got here? So I've got worth waiting for. That's a ray of hope. But saying that, by the time I actually get to the, I've got trust as well. You've got trust as well. Trust in this. Well, by the time we actually get to the gilded, they like to dish out the advice. So let's see. Cancer female, Cancer male, double Leo in chart. Clarification on this, please, for underneath the stars. Okay. Let me see. So I've got the 10 of Swords. In the upright, that's good. That's healing. I've got the 8 of Pentacles. In the upright, I have got the 4 of Swords. And I've got the Page of Cups. Wow, okay. I think I know where this is going. What was that that just flew out? Wow, okay, you don't see this coming, or you're not supposed to. Well, sure, they're going to tell you now. You've not been seeing this coming. Okay, so we got the worth waiting for card, and we also got the trust. So basically, this is like trust in the waiting period, that nothing's happening straight away underneath the stars. Seems like things are going to get moving. If I'm perfectly honest with you, it looks like he's been tying up loose ends with work. Okay, so maybe that's the reason why it's kind of, you never sort of got this off the ground. It seems like someone definitely was putting in a lot of hard work and effort into work or priorities more than anything. The 8 of Pentacles can definitely represent priorities. And the 10 of Swords, this is healing. This is that completion stage with healing. You know what I mean? Whatever loose ends has been tying up, he definitely had to do it, and it just left him no time for a relationship. So moving forward, this is attached to the worth the waiting for card. I've got the Page of Cups with the 7 of Cups reversed and the High Priestess. So I do see him eventually, once he's cut through his own sort of bullshit, if you get my drift, I do see him approaching you, you know, with a little bit more confidence, you know what I mean? And obviously with the High Priestess, there's more yet to be revealed from this situation. There's more yet to be seen from this person. If I were you, underneath the stars, I definitely just sort of accept it as it is for now, but try to keep that contact, even if it's only on a friendship level, you know what I mean? And obviously, you guys never got to that dating sort of phase, and I do genuinely see the Page as that initial offer for a date sometimes. So I definitely stick this one out if I were you. I may be gone by then. I don't know. I just see you. I see him trying to reconnect with you at a later date. I do. I see him trying to reconnect. I definitely watch this space. I'm going to say that for sure. Watch this space, okay? Right, my sweetheart. That one's for you. Let's move on. Who was next? It was KTC, whose sun sign is Scorpio. Katie, did you have any sort of preference to what you wanted me to look into, babe, or did you just want me to roll with this one? I'll leave the choice for you. Open to whatever comes through for love. There's nothing going on right now at all. Okay. You're welcome underneath the stars. Right, Katie. So it's definitely love. Looking at love for KTC. Let's see. You sent a $10 as well. So we'll definitely add some extra clarification to this for you, my sweetheart. Right then, KTC. Let me see. KTC. Okay, you got keep an open mind. Your soulmate's going to differ from usual type and expectations. And you also got romantic feelings. I read for you last time, Katie, I remember. And I knew you got something coming in. Let me see. Everybody who's just recently sent super chats, I will get to you all one by one. I'm just working through the list. If you scroll up to see where KTC is, who I'm reading for now, you'll get a rough idea of how long it's going to be. So, and where you are in the queue. KTC. Scorpio. Fellow Scorpio. Okay, we've got Death in the reverse with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. One's just fell on the floor over romantic feelings. Oh my God, it's the Ace of Wands. Katie, we had this conversation before. I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did. Don't repeat the past. We Scorpios tend to be a law unto ourselves. See, I bleeding dish it, and then even I've had moments of fucking up with this one, FYI. When it comes to sexual encounters, Scorpios tend to make love or fall in love through sex. I am seeing a sexual encounter leading to romantic feelings that may be just a little bit too soon, because we have got these two. So, for example, you know, if you've been if you end up seeing someone for about a year before any sexual contact, it's, you know, or even like a few months, it's not so bad. But rushing into it, you're being warned yet again. So take this seriously. Try to wiggle your way out. You know, if a guy says, if you start dating a guy and he sort of says, you know, oh, can I come after a night out or a few drinks? Can I come back to yours? Just say yeah, and then chuck him a sleeping bag on the fucking sofa and you piss upstairs to bed. You know what I mean? And keep it that way, or tell him to go home. I've got the 7 of Cups reverse, cut through the bullshit on this one. I've also got the Page of Swords and the Magician. So this is more about keeping your guard up with when it comes to manifesting relationships and feelings for someone. But keep an open mind. Whoever this person is that's come towards you, they're so not your type. And this may catch you off a little bit. So it may be, because they're not your type, a little bit easier to play hard to get and play hardball with whoever this is. You are being warned, though, if you end up having sex with this person, you're going to fall madly for this person. Just, again, just keep your guard up before we start manifesting something here, okay? And be a little bit more realistic with what it is that you want. You know, I think the old saying is, if she's, you know, if it's rushed, you know, it sort of tends to fail sooner. And if it's sort of taking its time and you really truly get to know that person, it's sort of you know, more fuss to be successful, because you're actually giving each other a chance to establish feelings organically instead of it being forced. You've got someone coming towards you, sweetheart, and they are nothing like what your usual type at all. And I'm wondering if that's what that draw is. Very mysterious. Well, Scorpios are very, very attracted to the mysterious, and yet we are ourselves mysterious. It's strange, isn't it? Right then, Katie. Seriously, my darling, you've got some interesting times ahead. Put yourself out there, but not that much. Right then. You're all right, Katie. Let's move on. Who was after Katie? Right, we've got Michelle. Is there any good news at all coming my way? Let's check out that for Michelle. Wonderful, Michelle. Right. Michelle, is there any good news coming in for our dear friend Michelle? Any good news for Michelle? Let's see. Okay, I've got the Hermit in the reverse. Decisions being finalised, finally. I've got the Magician, manifesting better choices. Why? Because someone's been diminishing responsibility. I know who this person is, and I'm not on live on here. Let's keep it on the DL, because obviously we don't know who's going to sort of come to this. The person that I've been reading for you about just lately, my sweetheart, we have got mother diminishing responsibility. Someone getting caught out, decisions needing to be made, manifesting better choices as a result of that. So I actually think that someone is going to get a bit of a wake-up call here. And she may start to actually sort of, do you know what? I think she's going to do something that stupid. She scares herself. And it could be connected to a partner that she's with at the moment. So it's still along the lines of what we have been talking about in your readings, babe. But at the same time, I actually see her giving herself a bit of a wake-up call. Be proud as well of you, because it takes a lot for someone to stick by someone who is so self-sabotaging. And to have the patience that you've had, they're telling you, you have got to start being more proud of yourself. solely because you've got the patience of a fucking saint, my darling. I'll read you the card. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved and all that you are and all that you will become. See, I put emphasis on will become. Decisions being made. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud of that. Okay, so Michelle, it seems like nothing much has changed as far as the predictions that I gave you last time. It does look like they've given us a bit more information on that. It seems like she's actually going to do something rather stupid and she ends up scaring herself. And obviously, with your help, it seems like better choices are going to start being made. Okay, it could be, you know, the old saying, it's got to get worse before it gets better. It's the shit's got to hit the fan before it can be cleaned. And you know what I mean? It's kind of, that's how this is going, Michelle. So I know, what a way to word that. What a way to word it. I know, I'm sorry. There's something definitely gonna, yeah. You know what I mean. May throw you a little bit more encouragement. So I do see the end to a situation and someone having to up their levels of commitment. Okay? Like I say, we both know what that means. I'll leave it there, Michelle. And a little bit more information, I suppose, added on from where we last left off. Right then, I'm going to move on. Let's take a look. So then we've got Miss Leo. Oh, my wonderful Miss Leo. He's Pisces named Lucas. What can you tell me on what to expect with us in the near future? I told you you'd be meeting someone. Right, okay. Leo and Pisces. What to expect in the near future. Let's check out Miss Leo. Okay, Miss Leo. Hi. And a Pisces. What's going to be expected from these two? First one out. Did I not drop this card for you last time I read for you, Miss Leo? Seriously. Jesus fucking Christ. Your love life's ascending to a high level of commitment. Seriously. Let's get some shit clarified on that. Seems to me, my sweetheart, this could go somewhere. Right. I've got, I know he's Pisces. I've got the King of Wands. It's usually someone who makes them move towards you. But you are Leo. That could totally be your energy. It's just usually kings in personal readings represent men. I have got here a gesture being put forward. And right, I've got the High Priestess in the reverse. So it's being revealed to you that someone is going to make a move, offer a gesture towards you in terms of taking things to the next level. I do have here, like, I want to say more than anything, an attitude adjustment. Because I know obviously you were quite pessimistic about, especially trusting someone in the future. And I do see this as more sort of being a part of your own insecurity. I think this is more about not going against the grain. Go with the flow with this guy. You know, there's no need to get anxious or skeptical or pessimistic about this. It's nice now, and it's going to continue to be nice moving forward. And I do see things moving to the next level. But it's sort of, I feel like this is more about you not going against the grain and actually being okay with going with the flow. So take the blindfold off and actually see this for the really positive kind of thing that we spoke about. You know what I mean? Go with the flow, my sweetheart. Shit's getting real. Shit's happening, all right? Someone is definitely making a move and offering a gesture to move things on, okay, to the next level. Take it, babe. Take it. Drop the pessimism. He's just making me think. Yeah. He's going to keep making you think. I think this guy likes keeping you guessing. Don't be anxious about it, seriously. Just enjoy it for what it is and enjoy it as it moves forward. Okay? No pressure. No pressure. Right, let's move on. Who was after Miss Leo? We have got the wonderful Samantha Green. Any messages for Samantha Green? Sam, would you mind just letting me know what your sun sign is, please, babe? If you're there, my darling. Yeah, I think you will, Miss Leo. You're welcome, babe. Sammy, you still there, my sweetheart? Oh, Sam Rayner. Hey, Sam. You just saw the notification. Welcome. I'm pleased you could join us. Right, Samantha Green is Scorpio. Right, okay. And she would like to know just any messages that come through. Okay, let's start with Gildan and see where this goes. Samantha Green, Scorpio. Yeah, Alex, we've still got 30 minutes that you've still got in the bank. So, you know, if you want to maybe take that a bit sooner, I would see what goes off in the next week first. But, Michelle, you know, if you maybe want to take that 30 minutes a week earlier than planned, because I know we planned it for the 17th. If you want to maybe take it a week earlier, I think it might be beneficial. It's up to you, though, babe. Whatever you're comfortable with. Right, sorry. Samantha Green, Scorpio, female. Samantha Green, Scorpio, female. What messages do we have for Samantha Green? Okay. Okay, I've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Positive. I've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles with the High Priestess in the reverse. What's this Eight of Cups about? I've got the Ace of Swords. Sam, I've got someone who's lied to you here, and you can't quite, whether it's a family or an ex or someone that you've been dating. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel like, I've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse with this. It doesn't feel like a really bad lie. It feels like a white lie that could have caused more trouble, if you get my drift. I've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse as well with that 8. So I'm dead inclined to say it wasn't anything, didn't lie about anything too serious, but whatever the lie was, it could have caused a lot of trouble. I've got the Five of Cups. Someone's regretting it. Someone's regretting not being completely honest with you. I don't know if this is love or family. I've got to express your love. Sam, are you in a relationship at the moment, or have you recently came out of one? This would help me a little bit. Because I've got refusal to detach from someone here who's not been honest with you. So someone expressing love and actually maybe not meaning it. It's about being led on at some point. I've got someone here regretting it. Or if you're in a partnership, it's not like you can walk away, but someone definitely regrets not being honest. You are in a relationship, yeah. Like I say, it doesn't, I've got the Eight of Swords reversed with the Nine of Swords reversed. It doesn't feel like a severe lie. It just feels like someone pissed you off because you are dealing with an ex at the moment. I don't know, it just feels like someone pissed you off because they just weren't honest with you. And it's almost like if they were honest and they didn't mess you about in some way, or I don't know, be that dishonest in some way, could have saved a lot of drama and hassle, and it probably wouldn't have affected you as much at the time. I have a message about it. So I have got, you deserve love, you are loved one. I've got to express your love. If this is your ex, you're dealing with him through the court. That could be what it is. Someone's maybe not been complete. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. Is this to do with children, child maintenance even? If it is, it makes sense why the Ace of Pentacles is sat there, because I've got the High Priestess reversed, and this is sort of like truth is coming out, secrets are coming out, and it could be regarding finances. It could also be regarding new work opportunities, more, you know, more hours, more pay. But then again, it could also be about something coming out and regaining stability. But usually, if you look at the flip side of this Ace of Pentacles, it could also be an offer coming to you that you're not expecting. Usually when the High Priestess in the reverse, it's sort of secrets, something coming out, it's revelation. That's what it is. And it's usually something you don't expect. What's that? Children and the house. If I'm perfectly honest, if he said at any point through this process, he's maybe earning less than he is, or it's something tied to finances, I kind of feel like he gets caught out anyway. That's how this looks to me. I'm wondering if this is an award that's better than you expect. It could be like, don't pay, this whole message could be, don't pay attention to the lies. Don't pay attention to the dishonesty. If someone's bending the truth, what's being revealed is what you deserve anyway. So if that is something that's bothering you at the moment, that would, I suppose, if you're fighting him for child maintenance in the house, I suppose that would sort of, let me clarify just to see if it's definitely financial. Yeah, he has lied, right. Is this Ace of Pentacles an offering? Because the Ace usually is an offer that comes through. Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? Yeah. Seems like the judge don't believe him either, or whoever's mitigating this. I definitely am inclined, because I've got the Lovers with the Seven of Cups and the Fool in the reverse. Wherever this Ace of Pentacles, like this offering, is coming from, it looks to me like someone's looked over this heart over head kind of matter, gone through all the options and actually decided we're not risking anything here in terms of not believing what is actually come out with. So if, like you say, he has lied, I do see someone literally seeing past it. I've got this, someone regretting it. And that will be an indication of someone getting caught out. So just bear that one in mind, that it's possible he may actually get caught out in his own dishonesty. You have the proof. Is that where this evidence is coming from? Is that you, sweetie? I would take it as pretty sort of assert at this point. Yeah, I'd take it as assert. I think if you pull forward, because it seems like whatever he lied about, because look at how this has come out, that makes perfect sense. So he's lied about it. Can't quite emotionally detach yet because this is still ongoing and it does involve the kids, obviously. He's going to regret it. And then I've got you here. No, I'm not afraid. I'm not anxious. I've got my plan. You know what I mean? And it's like, one bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, remain in that mindset, my sweetheart. It looks like it's going to pay off. If you were maybe concerned about how he was going to take it or what impact it's going to have, I would definitely say it looks like it's going to go in your favour, and I do see him thoroughly regretting it. Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Sam. Anytime you need me, just email me. Right, I'm gonna have to move on though, because obviously that went a little bit more long-winded than it probably should have done. Okay, you guys. Right, lovely baby. Let's move on to you, my sweetheart. I wish you all the best, Sam, by the way. Right. Literal distance and communication is keeping us apart, but will 30th come back around? 8th. 8th of 30th of August. That would make him. Is it a Virgo? It's Virgo season, isn't it? On the 30th. Yeah. Come back around. We have a strong connection. Right, okay, let's take a look then, lovely baby. You didn't tell me what your sun sign is. If you're still there, lovely baby. Yeah, Virgo. If you're still there, darling, what's your sun sign? Obviously, his is Virgo. What's yours? Aquarius. Right, let's do this then. Let's do this. Okay, lovely baby. Aquarius involved with a Virgo. Distance and communication, keeping them apart. Will this come back around? They have a strong connection. Will this come back around? I've got calling your soulmate. Your prize affirmations and visualizations will help bring you together. I've got children. Sometimes if there's children involved, it's literal children. Otherwise, it can just be childish behaviour sometimes. What was that just felt? I've got unrequited love. And I've got playfulness as well that's attached to the calling in your soulmate card. I feel like this is sort of one side is where you should be going, one side may be related to why you're stuck. He has a child, yeah. It looks to me, because the children card literally came with the unrequited love card, and I'm wondering if he's just, it's not that necessarily that it's, because sometimes the cards can look more dramatic than they actually are, but Sam, yeah, I've got more time, my sweetheart. I was actually going to get in touch with you this week anyway, so yeah, I've still got time. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking it may not necessarily be that it's unrequited because it's unrequited. It could just be that, you know, it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. I wonder if it's just not enough time and energy to keep it going. And obviously, the cards can come out a lot more dramatic than they probably should. But let me clarify, because obviously these bad boys will let us know either way. So. Let me see. Clarification on this. Yeah, I've got someone just putting love on a back burner. Yeah, I've got the Emperor. That's the father of the tarot. It's father of the tarot. If I'm perfectly honest, my sweetheart, I think this had to fizzle out. I'm wondering if there is, on his side, baby mama issues, which are, I'm wondering if the childcare on his part's had to pick up no end. You know what I mean? We haven't spoken since I went to visit him in November. Yeah. So, yeah, baby mama issues. So I've got here the King of Pentacles reversed with Temperance in the reverse. So he's definitely dealing with a financial imbalance. So this could totally be connected to, and it fell over the children card. So obviously I do see baby mama issues. I'm wondering if he's had to sort of step up because, do you know, I kind of want to say, not that you know, but I'm sat here thinking, she's terrible with money. absolutely terrible. And he's trying to take control of the situation. He's trying to de-dramatize this. I see her having debts. I see a massive imbalance, like the kids just aren't being put first half the time. And I'm seeing him literally having no choice but to take control. The Emperor takes control, step up to the plate, and actually sort of no, don't worry about it, Sam. It's fine. I'll still sort you out. And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, he's having to take control of this situation because she's fucked it all up. And it's left him literally no time, no energy to be entertaining anyone right now. Now, as far as time length and how this goes, I've got no idea. Looking at this, my darling, whether this can be picked up again in the future. For now, as a temporary solution, lovely baby, I advise you to drop the fear around this, drop the anxiety. Try not to worry about this too much and try not to worry about him too much. Hone in and focus on number one and try not to pay this too much attention, okay, right now. The moon is in the reverse. It's about seeing what's in under the surface, what reality is. And the reality of the situation is you are not getting what you deserve out of this situation. And I really do think that they're basically saying, look, if this situation calms down in the future, then fair enough. But they are also warning you that it might not in a decent enough time frame. And I think that's why they're basically saying, call in someone else. Go and have fun again. When's the last time you had fun? When's the last time you actually... Because you kind of lost yourself, haven't you? In the last, what, 4 or 5 months? You're not really you. Been a bit down. Not really focused on much else. I think they're trying to say, I mean, the card does read, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And you need to have some fun. You need to get out again. And just say your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. They'll bring you together. Now, this isn't necessarily, when it says calling a soulmate, it's not necessarily a specific person. It's usually visualizing a series of character traits, what you want in someone, what you're prepared to accept, what you're not prepared to accept, and handing that to your guides and let them bring someone lovely to you. And that's what you deserve. You deserve somebody who has time for you. This guy, don't get me wrong, massive respect for him for stepping up to the plate the way it looks like he has. And I really don't think he deserves any kind of resentment. I think he deserves understanding and peace. Let sleeping dogs lie for now. Because he's in a situation he's clearly not getting out of any time soon. And unfortunately, that's just how things happen, isn't it? Regardless, you've got a window of opportunity to actually get back to being you. And actually finding someone that you can date again and move on a little bit here. Don't get me wrong. I know it's heartbreaking. I know. If it's meant to be, you guys will cross paths at a different time. You know what I mean? Maybe he just needs a few months. Maybe he needs a year or two. Who knows? At this point in time, though, they are basically saying, cut your losses. Let's put you out of your misery now. You've hung on for 4 or 5 months. That's long enough. Nothing's changed. We think it's time for you to move on. I think you'll start feeling this release on your own anyway. Okay? So I'll leave it there and I wish you Godspeed, my darling. Right. I've got up next Marcus. Is that right? Yeah. And then I've got Sam after. So let's do Marcus and then Sam. If you guys can just, you're so welcome, lovely baby. If you guys just be 2 minutes, I'm a bit bunged up. Let me just quickly go blow the snout and then I'll be right with you, Marcus, okay? 2 seconds. All right. Let me just double check what time we're on. So I've only got 10 minutes left. Tonks, would you be so kind, my sweetheart, to put a few notices up every now and again to say stop the super chats, no more. I'm going to finish after Sam. So, right, Marcus, let's get stuck in. Work and finances. Okay, let's take a look. Who many use excuse me, vice versa tariff for you, Marcus? Thanks, Tonks. Yeah, as soon as I've done with Sam, my wonderful chat Marge, she has been promised a reading for in return for moderating the chat today, so she's going to get that straight after Sam, okay? And then that's it, I'm done. Right, career, work, finances for Marcus, my wonderful friend Marcus from across the pond. Can we take a look, please? Scorpio male, Marcus. Scorpio male, Marcus. Let's take a look. Okay, wow, Marcus, first out, the magician. Manifestation, baby. Manifestation. All right, what's this that's falling out? Six of Swords, moving away from financial drama, if you like. I've got the Knight of Swords, so some travel could definitely be involved with your work moving forward. Not sure if that's possible. Wow, I've got the Queen of Pentacles. Full-fledged focus. That's what the key is here. That's what the key is. Full-fledged focus. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Cups. Having more options. Having more routes to earn. It could be connected to the travel. So it could be something along the lines of, you know, hey, Marcus, do you want to go here this week? And we're going to pay, you know, like, I don't know, travel what you normally have. Obviously pay your travel expenses. Is it something you're interested in? It's just, I see that kind of conversation and it just helps maneuver you away from financial drama at the moment. I actually do see you clearing, or at least getting close to clearing something here, debt-wise or arrear-wise, which is really, really good. Your prospects, you've got options coming at you left, right, and centre, and that's where the manifestation kicks in. Take these opportunities. Take these opportunities. Absolutely. Full-fledged focus now. And hard work will always bear fruit when it comes to that level of focus, okay? You are a hard worker, and I want to also say you are being recognised. If they are throwing different options at you, ways to up your hours, up your workload, whatever this is, if they're doing that, that tells me that they've been watching you for some time and you're excelling. And they're starting to notice this now. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some debts being cleared because of this. Seriously. Marcus, you're on a fucking roll, baby. Keep this shit going. You have got so much to look forward to over the next couple of years. I can't even begin to start with this. And, you know, because, I mean, the more I read for someone, the better the connection with the energy lines are. And it's sort of, since I started sort of reading for you, like, when was it? About a year and a half ago, wasn't it? And it's like everything's just seems to sort of go up and up and up. And that's just down to you and your willpower. Your scorpionic willpower is second to none. All right, you may have just need pointing in the right direction a couple of times, but it's that willpower. You've got so much to be proud of yourself for, Marcus, really. And you've got so much to look forward to, seriously. Not that you need to know everything right now, because you don't. I mean, human experience with this, which is what you need. They're saying, keep up the good work. This shit's going to get better and better, okay? Right then, Sam. Well done, Marcus. Right. Sam, couldn't get... yeah. Sam, what would you like me to look into then for you, my sweetheart? I know you're a Libra. I do remember that. Been reading for you quite often just lately. So is there anything specific that you'd like me to look into? If you're still there, Sam. I'll definitely say it's nice, Marcus. Definitely. It's my dear friend Sam still there. Sam Rayner. Where are we at? Like behind a bit. I'm on Sam now. and I'm going to do Tonks last, okay? So if Sam is still there, she's here, Libra, any messages from Spirit for me for the next week? Yeah, that's pretty fair and easy. Let's check it out. So, right, I'm back to the Gilded for you, Sam. Yes, my wonderful friend Sam from down south. Sam. What messages have we got for Sam just pertaining to the next week? Please. Oh, okay, Sam. You're getting a weekly spread, babe. If you have a yes or no question in mind, you do not have to put it in the chat. If anything, I urge you not to. Just think it over in your mind as I'm shuffling. A yes or no sort of straightforward question. We'll give you a message and then I will answer whatever question you want to know about this week with a simple yes or no, okay? So, right. Don't put it in the chat. Just keep this one in your mind. Right, messages for Sam for the next week, please. Weekly. They want to do your weekly spread, so let's do it. Okay. Sam Rainer, Libra female. All right. Clarification on that, please. Right. I'll tell you what cards I've got, Sam. So we have got the Five of Cups reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have Death. And then in the focal position, we have got the Three of Swords with the Knight of Cups for you, my dear Sam. As for the next week, it's going to be an interesting one. Well, basically saying you are going to regret not fighting for something that's worth it when it comes to your career, okay, and where your priorities lie. If an opportunity, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in play, if an opportunity comes that you have been waiting for, maybe there's just I don't know, small print missing or something just doesn't seem to hit the spot and you're very cautious about it. I think they're asking you to take the blindfold off and actually ask the right questions to get the right answers when it comes to some sort of project that's being at least spoken about this week, okay? So less pessimism, more positivity, right? I will grant you this. Something seems off by the time this comes in. But they are telling you that it can be altered to benefit you better. So don't completely wipe this off. Come back to it with a clear head. Go over small print, whatever. Come back to it with a clear head. You can alter it. Change and transformation. You can alter it to your benefit. Okay? I do see this week being a little bit tainted with this heartache situation that you've been putting up with. This could be an indication of usually the Knights of Messengers the messages that come in. So you could receive yet another message, which is just keeping this fucking fresh wound open. Again, I definitely want to say to you that with the Three of Swords being there, it doesn't matter how nice something looks on the surface or how nice something sounds at the time. It doesn't mean they have your best interest at heart. And that's the problem. Again, this Two of Swords and being pulled back to it again. Take the blindfold off. Time to see reality for what it really is, okay? I'm going to finish in a moment, Divine Butterfly, my sweetheart. If anybody still does want one of these, readings, feel free to email me. I have no issues setting this up privately, okay? For £5. The private, the live ones on YouTube, I don't mind doing them for $5, but the private ones, they're definitely got to be in pounds. So if you want to set that up, feel free to email me and I can sort that out for you. Anyway, like I was saying, so Sam, if you had a question in mind, like I asked you to do, I would say it's a positive answer. That's how we do this. We either say it's negative or it's positive. So if you were, say, for example, thinking, is my week going to go really shit this week? It's a positive because I've got more. Basically, the way this spread works is the more upright, the more positive, the more reverse, the more negative. And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the upright, 2 in the reverse. It's just telling me whatever question you had in your mind, it's a more positive end of the spectrum answer, okay? So I hope that helps. And it's made sense, Sam. So I know I'm reading for you and I've got a rough idea what you do, but I've just got this sort of glitch coming in. It's like a glitch in the next week that sort of catches you off guard and you're sort of like, oh, I don't know if I like the look of that. But once you actually sort of put your spin on it, change it up a little bit, it sort of ends up going in your favour. It just feels like an opportunity that's come through that with a little bit of tweaking is definitely worth it in some way. Maybe this will make better sense as the week progresses. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, let me throw you a spirit message for this. So, Sam Rayner. Spirit message for Sam Rayner. Okay. Wow, okay. So I've got give back and I've got intuitive nudges. Yes, hope that's not the person messaging. Yeah, I hope it's not too. I think you've blocked him by now, haven't you? The only other way I can look at that, thinking about it, is you could end up actually having a really nice sort of conversation with a water sign at the worst time. That could also be it, because what you've been through is still a fresh wound. So, you know what I mean? No problem, Sam. As soon as I've hung up here, I'll go through my emails. No problem. But yeah, the give back, I kind of feel like it's give anything back that needs changing and tweaking, okay, so that it can go in your favour. Put your spin on it. I feel like that's all that is. And then with the intuitive nudges, listen to this. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Your intuition at this stage is not wrong. So start listening to your gut feeling. And everybody says, well, what is the difference between fear and intuition? Yeah? Your fear puts you in a position where you're afraid of something. Your intuition speaks to you in a more detailed language, okay? Something doesn't quite feel right in situations that you put yourself in that are a scary situation. That's what fear is. Intuition comes in when you're in a situation where you have to make a decision about something, okay? Do I trust this person? Do I trust this deal? Do I trust what they're telling me? You know what I mean? If you've got feelings telling you no, definitely go with that, okay? I agree with Alex / Michelle. You've got this, Sam. You've got this. Seriously, you have got this. Right. Hope that helps. Right then, last but not least, I'm going to quickly do my lovely chat mod Tonks, her reading now. And I think I actually will come back and do this next Sunday, you guys. So I'm going to start off like I say, with an hour this week. You know, and if it's successful, we can always add more time on. This was a trial. This really was a trial. It's the first time I've done this. So Tonks, what would you like me to look into for you? Just remind me what your sun sign is as well, babe. You're so welcome, Sam. Anytime. But yeah, I was going to get in touch with you this week anyway, so I'll probably message you tomorrow on Skype, Sam. Yeah, Tonks. Just let me know what you want me to look into, darling. Roll with it, Kay. Tell me what I need to know. Tell you what you need to know. Let's do it. Right. Cynthia. Oh, okay. These two just fell out together, Cynthia. Separation and trust. Literally, I just picked up one like that and they both fell out. So I've got to take it. I think it's very spirit message as well. My darling Cynthia, Gemini. I've got seek. See, I think you're trying to seek, because we have the trust card, you're trying to seek the truth in something to do with separation. Hey, Carol. So letting everybody know the super chats are now closed off. Please don't send any more. If you want to take it private for £5, feel free to email me to get a 1-question reading. Right, Tonks. Tonks, have you been bothered about your ex? Is he a water sign? Oh dear. King of Cups just fell out. So, Fool in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Hangman and the King of Cups. I think it's almost like you are trying to seek the truth in why this has happened. And do you know what that tells me? You're still seeking closure. And do you know what? I'm gonna level with you, Tonks. Looks like you are struggling to emotionally detach from this. It may not necessarily be, in fact, no, it could be him, because I think it's not so much that you love it. I think you still just have loving feelings for what was when it was good. It's almost like you miss that so much. And I've just got this massive lack of understanding weighing heavy on you, like a dark cloud over you. You don't want to take any risks. You know it's over. But you're still hanging around because you still don't understand why. And that's the problem. If I thought, do you know what? Cynthia, I would never recommend this unless I actually thought it, you know, if I thought for 1 second it put you in a dangerous situation, I wouldn't recommend it. If you cannot seek closure in just accepting it as is, and if it really is bugging you that much, why don't you come off the hangman's wheel and ask him for the closure? Like I say, I wouldn't recommend it if I thought it'd be hurtful to you, but I think you're in a position now where you know there's no going back. It's just this lingering why. Quite rightly, because of the position that he put you in, especially with your son. I think if it is bothering you that much, ask him. Just ask him. Put him on the spot. And just say, I accept that we're over, but I can't get over the lack of closure. I want to move on. I just don't understand why that had to happen. Can you give me some closure? Can you give me an answer? And if you don't hear anything after that, or if he refuses to answer, I would trust the fact that it's just not meant to be. Okay? And that you are going to have to try and give your son some closure. But this literally is a last-ditch attempt to get the truth. But like I say, there's still a chance you might not want to answer. They're basically saying if it's bothering you that much, ask. And if If he decides he doesn't want to answer, I would take that as your closure. Yeah. It's probably what they're saying. If you know he's not going to give you an answer, it's probably not worth it. But they're basically saying, if it was bugging you that much, if you know you're not going to get an answer, it's time to force your son to move on. And they're basically saying, do you feel a sense of self-love with the King of Cups as well? Have an unconditional love for yourself. I'm going to read you the Seek card. It says, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We're all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. And I do feel like it's trying to say that you and him will always have that connection. And I feel like it's just more about you getting to a point where instead of seeking a truth that you may never get, seeking a closure that you may never get, maybe this is just about seeking the truth from within. Self-recognition, you know what I mean? I definitely, yeah, look, what the hell just fell out? Let go. I'll read you this one, and then I'm done, yeah? Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best interests in intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. So don't second think that you are alone through this, but they are really sort of urging you now to sort of get a bit of a grip on reality about it. I think Dreamland's been taken over a little bit, and it's sort of getting to a point now where you have to start being a bit more practical about it now. I apologise, Tonks, but yeah, it has been rough. I do see things lightening up a little bit for you. They're just asking you to close the chapter on this once and for all. And if that means asking him once more about this, if you really feel the need to, or just accepting this now yourself, you know what I mean? You got a whole future ahead of you. This ain't it. This ain't over. You've just closed one chapter on your life. Try being more excited about the next chapter. And that's your book, baby. You can write out that shit all over it, and it can be whatever the hell you want. If you want to pass your degree or whatever it is that you're studying, you want to take yourself places, you want to take you and your kid on vacation somewhere, you know, and actually see the world and actually do shit that makes you happy, go for cocktails with your girls, you know, and get a piece of you back. Next chapter is the more exciting one because there is nobody there controlling it, forcing you what to write down in that chapter. You're doing this yourself this time. Exactly. It is better for your soul tenfold. Start thinking more positive in terms of what you've got to look forward to rather than what you've lost. Be grateful for your freedom. Trust me, because now you've actually got it, you can take that anywhere, okay? And it can be turned into anything you want, okay? Start thinking more positive. Right, I'm done, you guys. So I'm going to check out some of these emails. My phone has been buzzing. If anybody does want one of these privately, like I say, to take it private, the currency will have to change to pounds, Great British pounds, but it's still £5, okay? I think it actually works out probably about, it's something like $7, $8, I think. But yeah, so we're going to move this over to email if anybody wants one. In the meantime, you guys, this has been successful, and I'm looking forward to doing this again next Sunday. And we'll make this a regular thing. I'm absolutely fine with that. You know, I suppose as weeks go by, we'll get more people involved. Tomorrow, I will be back with you guys for Monday Fun Day. So, yeah. And obviously, great news about my granddad. Hospice is a bit out of the question at the moment, but they have granted permission for palliative care in a nursing home. So, end of life care in a nursing home. So, we still kind of, you know, we went to visit this nursing home. We went, me and my mum, we went. And I promise you guys now, it's perfect. It's absolutely, we've reserved a room. We're just waiting on the call to say when we can move in. Fantastic news. Fantastic news. So anyway, yes, good news all round. Right then, you guys. I'm going to end this on a high. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:30 UK time. Be there or be square for Monday Fun Day freebies. Take care, and thank you to my lovely chat on Tonks. Bye, everyone.